Welcome to the next Q&A for trauma healing and life counseling. In this video I will answer question 83. Hello Gopal. I have sex with my partner almost every day if nothing comes in the way. It never seems to be enough for me. I feel a great need every day. My head thinks because I was alone for a long time. When I'm told it's only about one thing for me, I feel anger, shame and guilt. My mind thinks I have a conflict between my needs and the reality as an adult. Can you think of something to do with that? What could I do or communicate? If the energy flow in childhood had to be suppressed or distorted, the energy flows in a way that it is reduced to certain channels. For example, if the emotions, and this is the core of every relationship and it is connected to our deepest needs, have no space, or certain emotions have no space, and we really have as a child to suppress that, the energy, the life force goes somewhere else. Yeah, it's like we have at least, we could say we have 7 chakras and the life force flows through all of them. And in the childhood, the environment in our society is so destructive that we have to close one or several of these openings of these chakras to just survive and remain stable. And if we do that, the energy flows only through certain chakras. And for some people even, they had to almost close everything. So it's so distorted that it appears as almost nothing is flowing anymore. I mean, it's flowing all the time, but it manifests then on even more peripheral aspects. Yeah. But one typical situation is that the energy is forced into the mind. So the heart gets blocked, or we could say protected. The child protects its heart chakra, and the energy is forced into the head. This is done by the society, by the media and by the school. And then we have someone who's constantly thinking and maybe even makes a career out of that, becomes a scientist. Yeah, this is what we call compensation. And why does a child block its heart, its system? Because if it would not do that, it would become like the negativity that comes from the outside. And there are situations where this doesn't work. And then some of these energies come into us and we in a way become like them. It's not really that we become like that, but we experience that as ourselves. So, and another possibility is that the energy that cannot flow through the heart and the emotions goes down and flows through the lower chakras. That means, for example, that someone is very open on that level. Yeah, that means the sex chakra is open and the energy primarily flows there. Other people feel that. Yeah, for example, it can be that you approach someone or you be near someone and you feel an extreme sexual arousal. Yeah, and this can be because the sex center of that person is completely open. And there's nothing wrong with it. At least the energy flows there, but it's used as a side channel. Yeah, because it's not only about sex and physical contact. So what you write can be something like that you constantly use that channel, but you feel at the same time that it's not fulfilling, that this is not a solution. So what to do? Yeah, this is the question. And there's no conflict between your needs and the reality as an adult. No, That's not true. It's just a distorted system. So what is the solution? The solution is, or one possible way to approach that is, that you do not act on that channel. That you really for a certain time avoid sexual contact. And at the same time focus on your emotions. So you block that channel that is open. Well, it's not blocking, but you keep the energy though, so that it's not lost through that channel. And then the pressure in a way gets stronger on the blockages. And this may lead to an opening. But in any way, I would recommend to do that in a therapy, but because it's very difficult to do that alone. But just to give you the roadmap, it's about directing the life force back to the heart where it actually wanted to flow. And you will always have the tendency to go away from that and again, act it out through sexuality. It will not be easy to do that, but you have no other choice. Because in the mind is no fulfillment, and in sexual activity is also no fulfillment. The fulfillment and the peace comes through emotions and heart contact in deep relationships. And the starting point may be that you think about that actually, if you have only the possibility for sexual contact, that you must feel very lonely because you're fully separated from the heart and from the emotions. As if there's no one on the outside, just this physical activity. It's a very low way of exchanging energy with the world. And you write, it never seems to be enough for me. Yeah, it will never be enough. Impossible. It's about emotion, the suppressed emotion. So focus on the emotions, away from the sexual energy, from the body, back to the emotions. And this has to do with rage, with sadness, with loneliness, happiness, jealousy, all that. This is the emotional level.